welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Baylor Bears, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities.
Pick this up. Piece here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense will start this game off with the football. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So Mississippi State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do last time he took the field.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, and go on to the next play.
Quick handoff. Showing off the arm. Makes it past the marker. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage.
Oh, it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Bringing it back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. caught in the backfield. It's Prentice. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Makes the grab, it's Williams. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for him.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be fit.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. The ball is going to be down at the 35. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Bears will call on their punt team. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Leaves it with the back. There he goes! Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown Bulldogs! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker in there.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Going for the big play. He holds it in, and nobody's close. They get him down with this up.
How do you just like let?
Set up first and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking for the goal line. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. On the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give to the tailback. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. The hand to the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Back's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that... starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Robertson. Makes the grab on the left. Crosses to 40. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Wilson.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They bring... But not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Washington. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. And he rolls into the house.
How did the D-tackle miss the fucking tackle on a
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind mental, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Carl. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Scanning the field, it's Shapen. Oh, they're after him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looking downfield on first down.
Holy plays, bro.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. This kick would be hard enough, straight on, 57 yards. He's also on the left hash. And that is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs, and now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And
Oh
just want
my
to find some middle
God.
ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in, the first down and more.
I had him wide
Across the
open.
50 and knocked out. At the 48, an explosive play gets this offense working. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
To the air, it's Chapin. Under fire. Got it in the middle, it's Booth. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Using his legs, it's Booth. Breaks into the open.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds his man. It's Thompson. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And that one will put them up here in the second half. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the draw. Makes his man miss. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Pulls and fired complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bears will send out the punt unit. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Catch in the middle, it's Mosley. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And And the Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. With the catch, it's Mosley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal. They're still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Chapin. Makes the catch, it's Allen. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
The play action fake. Throwing right. It's caught. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Mississippi State rings the cowbell in the red zone. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big upper. Trying to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in that direction.
They go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hands to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Working the middle. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Bears are on the move. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Bringing the heat. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! They went for the big play.
This shit's so whack, bro. First of all, he's manned up with him. Why did he leave him?
Did it ever pay off?
one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make a play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's Daniels. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. He's got an open man. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd down play from the gun. Makes the grab.
Oh, wait.
He gets those
right there.
Moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Pulls it in. It's Prentice. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Back to pass, it's Robertson. Fires to the tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. He's got him. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He's got it and still on his feet.
You know, tight ends are such a matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. A touchdown, instead it's second down. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that... It's going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They believe in their running game on third and goal here. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Lets it go to the end zone.
Caught that!
And it's
Get the fuck out of here, bro! I hate this fucking game. There's no way he caught that.
About this, it's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the 4th. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 70 seconds left, and they line up for this all-important onside kick. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Past the first down marker and still running.